Welcome back to this video on channel breakouts. And in the last video we talked about how to enter this market once the pattern breaks, and in this video we're going to look at how to place our stop loss so that we can control our risk to allow the trade to run but also not expose ourselves too much. So just like with the wedge breakouts that we looked at in the last section, with channel breakouts you want to place your stop loss at a position where if the market does take you out, that you no longer want to be in that trade because the pattern has been invalidated. Alright, so let's take a look at what that means on this example. And if we scroll over here to where the pattern actually broke, alright, we can see our breakout bar right here when this one closed. And remember that you have two options when it comes to entries. Okay, you can enter short here, or you can wait for a retest up here to enter short. Now, an aggressive stop loss would be the bar that broke the support level. But in this case, because we had a gap, that's not really going to apply. Now, we could use this bar here and place our stop up here. But that's also fairly aggressive because, again, if the market comes back up as it did and shot through this level and closed back down here, we would have been taken out. Okay, so we want to place our stop loss in a position that's safe enough to allow this trade to run its course. Alright, so let's take a look at an ideal location. Now, again, like the wedge breakout strategy, if we look at this market, you can see that it made this swing high right here. Okay, so let's pay attention to this. So we have this movement like this, and this swing high up here is high enough in the market to where if I were to place my stop loss here, I would feel pretty safe that if the market were to come back up this high, that I no longer want to be in this trade, because if the market shoots back through this level, and especially if it closes up here, then this break was invalidated. Okay, in other words, this break was a false break, and I don't want to be in this market. So in this particular case, I would actually want to place my stop loss up here, right? So my entry would be either down here or on a retrace back here, and my stop loss would be above this swing high. Alright, so in the next video we'll take a look at putting all this together and identifying the target.